I wish you all a wonderful day. May your day be filled with positive emotions and good decisions. And, of course, may the support of spirits be with you. We live every day, and something happens to us every day. And, for sure, we notice that the same events, the same actions, the same emotions, or problems occur to us many times. So, we always ask ourselves this question: how do I get out of this cycle and change my life? In fact, you need to change one day. Now, you will understand everything. How can we end the day and avoid transferring the things accumulated during this day to tomorrow? Let's imagine. A day goes by. Perhaps, during this day, we quarreled with someone. Maybe someone quarreled with us, but we didn't have such an intention. Some difficulties or unforeseen situations may have risen, and by the end of the day, we grow too tired, somewhat upset, and having some sort of discord in our hearts. And now, please imagine yourself going to bed in this state of discord. This means that all the discord that occurred during that day will go even deeper into us at night. Then, when we wake up in the morning, this discord will become a part of us, and it will already be very difficult to get rid of it. To get rid of it, we will need, for example, to attend a shaman session. Yes, it often happens. A man comes with a problem, and I examine it and make a diagnosis. What's wrong? I see that the disease, the fatigue, and the stress that has been accumulating drop by drop every day for a long time. What's the result? The person has depression now. Well, so what can we do every day to prevent the transfer of this little ball of emotions and anxiety from one day to another? There is a kind of practice. There is a kind of shamanic knowledge. It is called a revision. It stands for, well, an analysis, a review of the past day. Take about 10–15 minutes of tranquility and calmness for yourself in the evening. Please use a notebook and pen. You can do it right now. Yes, even if it's not evening now. You need to write down the things you planned for today on the left side of the notebook. Okay, good. On the right side, we will do a revision. Firstly, let's recall the day that has just passed. Recall it on the emotional level. What kind of emotional pain did we experience? Maybe we got offended, or maybe we offended someone. Now that we are recalling it, we understand this strange emotional sensation in our soul. It's kind of unpleasant. Well, it could have been better. Why did I say those words to the child? Why did my boss yell at me? Well, I actually understand everything now. Yes, this emotional pain paves the ground for the anxiety that accumulates and then destroys our destiny. What shall we do with it? Recall it. So, I offended someone, said a harsh word, or did a bad thing for some reason. What should we do? Mentally recall this person. Let's do it right now. Breathe in and out, and recall the person you emotionally hurt today. You said something, lost control, or reproached somebody. Maybe it was even their fault. But still, you attacked or insulted them on an emotional level. We visualize their phantom or image in front of our eyes, and we say, I apologize to you. I apologize for having insulted you. I was too rude. I manifested too much on an emotional level. I might as well avoid hurting you. Please forgive me. It will take up to 10 seconds, but it's going to be a very emotional internal experience. I'm really sorry. It's not only that I'm sorry, but I also apologize to you, dear soul, for my emotions or my actions. You will feel your soul freeing, getting rid of a burden. As they say in Russian, cats scratch at your soul, or you feel heavy-hearted. This feeling will fade away. Warmth and grace will come. Yes. If we offend someone, we apologize to them. Other than that, in some of the situations that happened today, it was another person who offended us. Was it like that? Yes. Very often, those are our closest people. Those may be our parents. It may be our boss. He was rude and, though he might have some reasons for it, we are not going to dig into that. But you feel emotional pain again. Well, let's work on it. We breathe in and out. The breathing is calm, and we feel this emotional pain inside. And we recall the person who hurt us emotionally, who made us feel pain. Now, we visualize them in front of us. It may be our boss. It may be our spouse. It may be our parent. It may be anyone. We talk to the soul of this person from our very heart. We say, I forgive you. I forgive you for this pain, for this trouble that you caused me. I forgive you. And once more, do it so emotionally that you can feel this process inside. These are not words, these are emotions. Do you see? These are emotions. This is important. When we just say, forgive me, please, or, I forgive you, if those are just words, it won't work. Emotions work. Well, we have recalled our entire day, right? We have recalled all the people who offended us or who we offended. We apologized and forgave. In fact, it takes just 5 minutes. This is the first part of the revision. There is another one, okay? Fine. We look at the left side of our notebook where we wrote down all the things we had planned for today. It's already evening. We can check what we have done and what we have missed. It often turns out that there are many things that you did not manage to do for some reason. Now, we are starting to recall the day on an intellectual level. What were the reasons we failed to do our planned actions? For example, you got stuck in traffic, and this traffic jam was impossible to predict because it was not a regular traffic jam, there was an accident. So, it isn't your fault. Well, great. Remember it. If there might be such a situation, try to foresee it. Another situation. You failed to do something. For instance, the conversation with your boss went wrong, and you failed to get what you wanted. Do not analyze it with your emotions but with your brain. Now, think, I need a cold mind. A rational mind. I didn't manage to praise my boss. I was going to, and I knew that I should have. The shamans also told me, just praise. Say a few positive words, but I couldn't say it. Well, I analyze. Why did I fail? I felt afraid, uncomfortable, or confused. Something else happened. I was going to praise. I went into the office, and then, my boss suddenly confused me with his words, and that's when I got confused and forgot to praise him. I acknowledge this fact mentally. I failed to do some actions. Fine. So, what shall I do? Tomorrow, I will definitely praise my boss. I will do better in that situation, right? In no case should I feel like this, I failed. Again, I did not praise my boss. I never managed to do anything. I can't do anything at all. I will never succeed. What happens to the body when thoughts like this occur? The energy drops. I failed, and I will not succeed. You shouldn't do that. Straighten your shoulders. Straighter. Straighten your spine right now. Okay? Remember any situation that you failed to do. When you could do something but didn't praise the boss, didn't praise the child. Then, we say to ourselves, yes, I see. I did not praise my boss, did not praise the child, but I will do it tomorrow. I want to do this, and I will definitely try again tomorrow. Right? Is that positive? Your spine is straightened even more because you want to do this. Now, take a pen, okay? On the right page, on a blank page, write down what you are going to do. I will praise my boss tomorrow. Isn't that awesome? Now, you go through all of the events of the past day and keep analyzing. You didn't manage to take control over those events, as there were circumstances that couldn't be controlled, and other ones were left because you did not have time to do them. Well, okay, you'll do it tomorrow. So, we are writing down these plans for tomorrow. Then, we tune into tomorrow. We can imagine it as a track with time milestones on it. We get up, let us say at 6 in the morning. Then, 7, 8, 9, etc., until the evening. Can you imagine it? A track. What time do you wake up at? Maybe at 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. It differs from person to person. Then, we begin to move forward along this path. What do I have to do tomorrow? This one and that one. Praise my boss. You haven't forgotten it, right? You have already written it down. Also this, and gradually, I get right to the time when I go to bed. We imagined it. We imagined the events. Rewind them, as if you just woke up in the morning. Now, we need to add emotions, right? Well, we have already outlined our plans. This, and this needs to be done. We need to manage, but there are still emotions left, aren't there? Well, once more. We get up, we see ourselves moving along this path, and, here, I'll put my emotions into smiling to my husband. Here, I'll put my emotions into praising my boss. Here, I will be doing this action with great joy. Here, I will be making dinner with love. And here, I'll put my emotions into doing this, that, and so on until the evening. We imagine ourselves being filled with positive emotions. Okay? Good. There is no exhaustion until the very evening. There is joy, and to all of the family members, love, touches, hugs, delicious food, and we gather together, we talk, and we compliment. We are imagining this on and on and on until the evening. Then, imagine going to bed and feeling the pleasure of the day, because you managed to do everything. You brought joy to everyone. You praised everyone. And you calmly fall asleep. Awesome. You are great. Now, let's sum up. You should end every day with a review. A review usually takes 10-15 minutes. At first, it might take longer, but then, you will realize that it can be done quickly in 10-15 minutes, okay? First, we recall the day emotionally. We apologize to those whom we offended. We forgive those who offended us. Second, we review the day in terms of all the plans we had. We analyze what we did not manage to do, what the reasons for that were, and we add all the important plans to tomorrow's to-do list, right? You'll see all your plans for tomorrow on the right side of the notebook, all of the important plans for tomorrow. Good. And third, we imagine tomorrow hour by hour. Firstly, we imagine all the important events, and then, we do the same but with emotions. It is very important to imagine ourselves in all those situations as a person who is positive, radiant, and is spreading love. And of course, as a person who manages to do everything. Wonderful. We'll do such a review every evening, which means that we'll immediately correct all the mistakes of today. That means that tomorrow, you will start from scratch without old emotions and worries. So, your day will be nice and fresh. Do a review of your day every evening.
Clear your space for the ritual that our school's medium will perform for you at a seminar in the places of power. The amulet will help you. Wear it for 21 days, and the spirits of the amulet will help you solve all your problems. The power will come to you in our seminar. So bring people to our school seminars. Good luck, prosperity, health, and love will come to you.